My YouTube family, what's going on, man? Good morning. Real quick video, man. I got some good news and some bad news for some people, but I got full access to the Uber Freight application. Last night, I had the chance to send out my final documents, which was my payment information. Okay, so I sent it off, and then they gave me full access to the webpage. Now, I was on there last night, and a lot of you are gonna be surprised to see that you guys had your panties all up in a bunch, and a lot of you YouTubers, man, out there, man, a lot of the viewers, man, putting out, you know, that negative energy, man. They're speaking on matters they don't have no knowledge on. That's the thing that frustrated me a little bit. A lot of people were commenting, and you know, a lot of people keeping an open mind, being positive, and they're just interested in knowing what's going on. But then there's another crowd that don't know anything about trucking. They're basing their comments on the experiences with Uber drivers and their bad experience with Uber. And like I said, just had a bunch of foolishness going on. And like I said, I'm not really the one for the negativity on the page. I'm basically trying to put information out there just to give people insight on the industry, and for the ones that are actually trying to get out here, I want them to know what to be prepared for and everything. So that's why I put that's why I got the YouTube videos, man. I'm really, like I said, I don't want to block the comment section, because there's guys out there that really need help, and they're looking for guidance. So them leaving comments and whatnot and getting pointed in a direction is real helpful to them. But for the ones that just want to say something just because, you know what I'm saying, they just want to be a part of something. And what frustrates me is, like I said, a lot of people that's making the comments, right? What's going on is they're not in the trucking industry, number one. A lot of company drivers, and there's no disrespect to the company drivers, but it is to the ones that are speaking on matters, and they don't really know much. One thing I could say, I was a company driver myself at one point, and I thought I knew a lot that was going on at the time. But when I went independent, I went into a whole nother rabbit hole. It's a whole different ball game. There's things you're going to know about the trucking industry when you're independent that there's no way I would have known that stuff working for a company. Because basically the company is thinking for me. They're picking the loads for me, and there's factors that come into play that only the people at the top know about the trucking industry. And like I said, I'm blessed to have the chance to be independent, so I'm putting that information out there for people that's planning on going that route. But you know, the people leaving comments and speaking on matters, and they don't know nothing. You notice, if you guys notice, the truckers that are independent, like Ghost, and I'm not sure if TRB is independent, but I don't think he is, but I could be mistaken. But this is what I want to say. If you notice, the ones that are independent, they're not worrying, because they know about the regulations that's put in place, and they know that Uber can't come in and do what a lot of you people think they can do. They got, man, listen, trucking is a big business, man. They got all kind of regulations set up. There's going rates that they have to abide by, or they're gonna mess the market up. These are things you're going to know once you become independent. And like I said, I'm going to do a video on that. I want you guys to let me know if that's a good idea to do a video, and I'm gonna show you these different companies that are put in place that basically are protecting the trucking industry, so Uber can't come in and do what you guys think. For the ones that don't know nothing about the industry, they're thinking that Uber's just gonna come in and just take over everything and then just own the trucking industry. Nah, it don't work like that, man. There's There's a lot that goes behind this. It's nothing like the taxi industry or the Uber, the Uber drivers, that whatever took place. It's trucking is a whole different ball game. Where you guys are comparing, the ones that don't know are comparing apples and oranges right now when they talk about the trucking industry. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Uber Freight. That's why I wanted to put that information out there. And the smart truckers, they're not commenting. They're just interested. They just want to know. You know, people are open to find out what's going on. And then the ones that don't know what's going on, they going on. But whatever. I'm not going to focus too much on the negative energy. Understand me? Because this is for the positive people that are actually going to do something about the videos that they watch. A lot of people that's watching the video, they just want entertainment, and I get it. And there's a lot of trolls out there, yeah, and I get it. But like I said, you guys are gonna mess it up eventually for the ones that actually need that guidance and need help. You understand me? And because I'm able to do that for them and point them in a direction. You understand? But if I have to, I'm gonna block the comment section because I really don't got time for the foolishness. And I wish it was. I wish it was people that knew what they were talking about. Half the people, they watch the video for 3-4 minutes. They don't even watch the full videos. They don't watch the full videos and they just comment because whatever they got going on. And then, like I said, there's a lot of truckers out there, man. And if you guys don't know, I'm telling you, you're gonna meet a lot of negative truckers. They got something negative to say about everything. They speak bad on everything. They're out there on the road. They're not happy with the trucking industry. So, and then now they go to YouTube, they want to vent. There's a lot of racist people on there. They want to vent. So they're trying to find anything they can to vent their frustration. Same thing. They're not just truckers. There's people out there in life that are not happy at all. And all they want to do is plant negative seed. They got negative comments only because at the end of the day, they're not happy with themselves. But whatever. Here's what I'm going to do, though. Later on today, I'm going to make a full video. I'm going to screen record the Uber app. And I'm going to show you guys the going rates. And a lot of people were wrong. The rates, like I said, are basically rates that I see when I go on the Trucker's Edge app. They're no different. They got some good loads. They got some real good loads, and they got some bad rates and good rates. And I'm just being honest with you guys. The rates that they have are not ridiculous. It's like going on any other load board. And for the independent truckers that know what I'm talking about, when they see the rates, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, this ain't nothing too out of the way. They have the basic rates. They're going by the standard rates. And like I said, you'll see with the video. So like I said, I got it. I just got a few errands to run. I got to go pick up some parts at this shop. And I'm gonna go pick my kids up, man, and take them to daycare real quick. But outside of that, I'm gonna do the video today. I doubt I'm gonna run a load for them today because I already got a load booked. And when I get to South Carolina, which they have a lot of loads over there, man, I was surprised to see that. I might book a load in South Carolina. And like I said, I'm gonna do that. And if you guys want me to go live, you know, this YouTube thing is all new to me. Let me know. And if you guys want me to answer some of your questions, I'm going live. But the negativity, I'm not gonna entertain it. I'm telling you guys now. So the trolls, if you come on there, I'm gonna see who it is that's trolling, and I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna keep it moving. I want just the people that are trying to make moves out here, that need help, that need to be pointed in a direction. I want them to comment, or I want people to comment that know more than me to add information to what I'm saying, and then we're gonna do it like that because this is gonna be a positive vibe on this page, okay? And that's what I'm on. But like I said, I'm gonna make a video too, man, a real important video, basically to show you guys. I think the DAT Trucker Solution board is going to be very helpful to you guys, because you'll see that every week they put out information to let you know the going rates of these companies. I mean, flatbed, reefer loads. There's all these regulations set up, and a lot of people don't know that. You understand me? And I want to start showing that to you guys so you guys could be more informed, so you guys can know what's going on out here, man. But yeah, that's my video right there. I'm gonna definitely get back with you guys, man. But yeah, I got a few errands to run, and then I'll put out that video later on today. But the rates, believe me what I tell you, man, you guys are gonna be surprised, man. But it's not what you think. A lot of people, man, stop operating in fear, man. Like the Asian dude, man, he said he couldn't get no sleep because of Uber Freight, and they're gonna mess up the whole. And like I said, he don't know what's going on.
New text message from 456.
Okay, but that's it. I'm out of here.